Hello guys and girls out there, wherever you are. Welcome to another totally random video. And yes, today it is time for yet again another totally random Timex expedition video. Yes, I got a new Timex expedition because I just couldn't do it with the what was it? Trial field metal whatever watch that I had in my last video, or that I reviewed in my last Timex video. I'm definitely going to make a playlist of all the Timex videos. It looked totally different on the product page, and when I got it I was really kind of disappointed. It was really loud, really heavy, and almost kind of bulky, and the color was totally different, and the numbers were chrome. I didn't really see it on the picture, and I just couldn't do it. So I got another one, and this is the package. I mean, you can already tell in the title what kind of a Timex it is. So yeah, this is the package, and this is the number right here. So let's just open it up. I already had it open and already took a look at the watch itself, but I just wanted to show you the package. So you can open this up, and there was the manual inside. So there is also the number again right here at the bottom. And here we have all the infos. Also again the number and the watch itself. It is, of course, as you can tell, the Timex Expedition Double Shock. And I was really thinking about what kind of a watch I want. I mean, I really want to have a reliable outdoor watch, one that I could really abuse. And getting a watch that is only water resistant but not shock resistant seemed kind of a little bit, I don't know. So I was thinking about getting either the Double Shock, or I think it was the Field Shock, which looks kind of similar. I'm going to show you a picture right now. This is the one that I also thought about getting, but I didn't really like the black, and also the fact that there is no digital part, and it has less features. It's only water resistant to 100 meters, but still it was kind of more expensive than the Double Shock. I mean, not that much more expensive, but just a little bit more expensive. So yeah, let me just make it just a little bit brighter so that you can see it a little bit better there. So yeah, this is the Timex Expedition Double Shock, water resistant to 200 meters. And usually I'm not that much of a big fan when it comes to the whole combo thing, like half digital and half analog. I prefer 100% analog, but on this watch it is kind of acceptable, even if I didn't like the fact that the digital display really blocks off a lot of stuff right here on the dial. So there's a lot of numbers missing. But here's the funny thing. I still don't know what the point is of those things. Shouldn't it be better if it would be at the back, so that you have some kind of a, I don't know, forget about it. It's about the watch. So yeah, it looks a little bit darker in the video than in real life. So maybe I'm going to adjust the colors, see what I can do with it. Yeah, this is a watch that I didn't really have this one on my list of one of the watches that I want to get, because when I saw the product pictures, it looked really kind of quote unquote hideous. but I thought, okay, it is not that expensive and it seems to be really reliable and really durable. So maybe I can live with it. That's what I thought when I ordered it online. And after I purchased this watch online, I thought to myself, maybe it was a mistake because maybe it doesn't really look that good and it looks so big and oversized. And I thought, hey, I have kind of thin wrists. Maybe it looks kind of ridiculous wearing this watch. And I was already searching for some kind of a replacement in case I would get the watch and I wouldn't like it. But I have to say, it was actually exactly the other way around. You know, with the trial field medal or whatever it's called. I liked the product pictures and I was kind of disappointed when I got it. But with the double shock, I didn't really like the product pictures that much, but I was really surprised when I got it. It really looks awesome. That's all I can say. So let me just get it off. Ah, come on. There we go. So yeah, it looks really awesome and I really liked it. Yes, it is kind of a little bit thick. If the camera would focus again. Man, I really need a new camera. It looks kind of a little bit thick, but you know, not too much. And I was really scared that it might be too big or too bulky. And even right now on the video, it looks really big. But it isn't that big. I mean, look at it compared to my thumb. I mean, I don't want to get fingerprints that much on the glass, but you know, it's not really that big. And I'm going to put it on later on so that you can see what it looks like. So it looks way better in real life than it does in the videos or on the product pictures, believe me. And yeah, it is a really nice watch. It has a really genuine leather strap. I think it's one of those leather straps, it also says it right here, that you shouldn't get wet because it might get ruined. But I'm planning to get this watch wet, definitely. I mean, it's an outdoor watch. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the wristband. Maybe I'm going to try and get it kind of water resistant or waterproof with some wax or things like that. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm going to remove the wristband and make my own paracord wristband because I still have some paracord left. So we will see. So let's get into the features, and the features are definitely some of the things that made me like this watch even more. So it is very basic, very simple. Here you have the button for the Indiglo nightlight, and if you hold the button, it activates the night mode. And I'm going to show you later what the Indiglo looks like. And here we also have the crown to set the time. And here at this button, it says stop and reset. This is, I don't know, stop and split. I think this is for the chronograph, but you also use it to set some of the things. Here we have the mode button and we have the set and what is it? Recall button. So yeah, let's just go through some of the modes. So this is obviously the time. Then we have the chronograph. I still don't know that much about chronographs. Never used it, never wanted to use one. So I think it's basic and simple that you just I don't know if you just start it or whatever you do with a chronograph. So here it just starts. wasn't paying attention at the time. So yeah, I don't really know what the point of a chronograph is and how to use it or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. Chronograph is kind of like a mystery to me. Is it still running? Yeah, so no, I want to get it back to 0. Should I hold it? Ah, yeah, okay, you have to hold it to reset it. Like I said, chronographs are a big mystery to me. Never used it, never needed one. So let's skip that. But here we have a timer. So very easy. Just push set and you can set the timer, and you use these buttons to set it and the mode to change the mode. And if you don't set anything, the lowest you can have is 2 seconds. So you also use this to start and stop. So that's the timer. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Then we have, of course, the alarm. Same thing. Just push the set button to set it, and you don't have to hold it. So yeah, use those buttons to set the alarm and the mode button to change between that. You can also say on which day of the week it should go off. So also very basic. I'm going to demonstrate the alarm later on again when I talk about the Indiglo. And then that's about it. So yeah, you can also set the time, and this time you have to hold it. And then you can again use those buttons to change it, and the mode button to change between all the things. So this is the day of the week, so it's Wednesday. There's the month. It's July, so it's the 7th, and the day, it's the 6th. And 24-hour mode, and day and month. So this is one thing. This is already one thing that made me love this watch, except for the look and all that stuff. The fact that you can actually change not only 24 and 12-hour mode, but also between day and month, you know, like the order. Because in America, first there is the month and then there is the day, which is really confusing for us Germans, because in Germany we first have the day and then we have the month. So yeah, I think it was something. I also had the resin combo, which was also a Timex expedition, and I also made a video of it or about it. And you couldn't change that. You could change between 24 and 12-hour mode, but you couldn't change the day and the month for some reason. And it was really irritating, and it was really bugging me. So here we can also set the chime on and off, and the beep on and off. So very simple. And if you push those buttons, as long as you have it pushed, it shows you the day and the date and the day, and you hold it. Select, and then it's permanently. So that's the setting that I'm using. So yeah, when we take a look at the watch itself, one thing that I noticed right away is that the arrow or the hand for the seconds is align with the minutes and all that stuff, which is something that you don't have this often when it comes to a Timex. For some reason, sometimes it's really off, but you can see it's nice and aligned. And another thing that I really like is, of course, the Indiglo nightlight. So I'm going to show it to you right now, and there is something else that I want to talk about. Okay, so here we are. It's a little bit darker, and you can already tell the hands are glowing. I find it a little bit disappointing that, how do you call it? Well, the numbers around the dial, the positions of the numbers, that they aren't glowing. I mean, they had this nice, bright, kind of orange color, but for some reason they don't glow. So let me just show you what the Indiglo looks like. So you push it once and it stays lit for a couple of seconds. So unlike some other Timex expeditions where it only glows as long as you hold and push the button, but here it's nice and bright. It has a nice greenish kind of color. It looks, of course, a lot brighter on the camera. And if we hold it, it turns to night mode, which means every time we push a button, it would light up so that we can see what we are doing. So very nice, very simple. And another thing that I really like about this watch is the alarm. I mean, I kind of like it, I kind of don't like it, but let me just demonstrate it for you. See, and that's something that I really like. The Indiglo alarm. So that's something that I was really missing with some other Timex expeditions that I had, especially the resin combo, that you could set the alarm, but when the alarm goes off, the Indiglo light doesn't go off as well. And that's something that I really missed, and I really love the fact that the Indiglo is flashing with the alarm. It's really, really nice, and I really, really love that. So let's just turn to night mode since it's really dark here. And I really love that. And I mean, yes, when it comes to the alarm is really quiet. So I wouldn't really rely on this alarm to wake you in the morning, or if you are somewhere with a lot of noise, you know, like a lot of people or traffic or whatever. So I wouldn't really recommend to use this watch if you want to wake up early in the morning, unless you have a very light sleep. And yeah, you can tell right now there is this little symbol down here flashing, which means that we missed the alarm, which means it's going to go off again, I think, after 5 minutes. But I just want to show you how easy it is. So you just push this one button to turn the alarm on and off. It's really nice, really simple. So I really have to say it is a piece of cake to use this watch and to set the time and the timer and all the stuff. And I can understand that people are kind of angry or disappointed at other Timex Expedition combo watches, because compared to this, they were really kind of a little bit complicated. I mean, it wasn't a problem for me, but many people had a problem. But this one is really nice and easy to use, and really, it's just a piece of cake. So let's put this watch on so that you can see what it looks like when I'm wearing it, and that's it. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I'm wearing it. I mean, it looks a lot bigger for some reason on camera. Don't ask me why. It looks really kind of big and bulky, but yeah, in real life it doesn't look that bad. In real life it really fits. It is a really nicely fitting watch. So I really like it. And I think I'm going to keep it. Definitely, it is a nice watch. It looks really awesome. It has the Indiglo alarm, which is something that I really like. I can change between date or the day and the month, which is something that I really like. And yeah, it just is a nice watch. So yeah, I'm going to keep it. See how long it's going to last. Don't know what to do with the strap, if I'm going to get it wet or do something with wax or whatever, but we will see. Maybe I'm going to make a paracord wristband, whatever. But yeah, it is a really nice watch and I can definitely recommend it. I wasn't really that focused on this watch at the beginning, so when I was searching for it, whenever I saw it, I thought to myself, nah, it's not really the right watch for me. But now that I have it, I really love it. It really looks nice and I really hope that it stays with me for a long time. I know I say that about a lot of watches, but you know, time is going to show whether or not I'm going to keep it, but I think I'm going to keep it because there's just too many things that I like about this watch. I wish I can, yeah, maybe this angle makes it look a little bit better. So it really isn't that big, believe me. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment, whatever you like. And I see you in the next, of course, totally random video. Bye.